market cap surpassing $20 billion on news that Tesla's Model S is outselling other luxury sports cars, at least in California. But our next guest is a rare Tesla bear who says this is a bubble getting ready to burst. Joining us now is Lauren Fix, the Car Coach automotive analyst. Lauren, great to see you. So why are you such a party pooper on Tesla?
Well, because you have to look at how they showed a profit originally. They said they paid back all the government loans, but this company was actually based on federal politicians and all the policies that were made to try to help electric companies get started, of which most failed. And Elon Musk and his team are very smart. They took special credits from the California special board, and they used those credits and sold them to companies that weren't able to meet those federal standards. So instead of showing a $57 million loss, they showed an $11 million profit.
Lauren, I agree with you. Lauren, I agree with you 100%. I agree with you 100% that it was artificial. But sometimes even an artificial stimulus can get a demand going. And have we reached a point now where there are enough of these things on the road and people say, gee, I like that car that's going by, where even though it was a phony demand, it was built on the basis of a lot of federal credits and state credits as well, that maybe now it's built a demand of its own?
Well, I think that you can't deny it's a great-looking car, number one. That's absolutely the fact. But the fact is that not too many people have between $70,000 and $90,000 to go buy a car. And when you're looking at that market segment, it is much narrower than that of the larger car market, which is the average car sold somewhere between $25,000 and $40,000. So the market demand is a lot of people saying, me too, me too. It is a cool-looking car, but I did actually talk to a salesperson from Tesla, not disclosing who I was, and they told me, yeah, I said, what do I do if I have a problem? They said, oh, well, we'll send a technician out to you. I said, who pays for the airfare and the hotel and the food for this guy while he attempts to figure out what's wrong with my car? And he says, but we do have a great package, but, you know, I have a home in Buffalo, New York. So are you really going to send a guy out from California to fix the problem? And there are a few Teslas running around town, and they are totally awesome. But the truth is, I don't think that there's going to be a stronger demand. I think it's an artificial bubble. And although Elon Musk has done a great job, and he's a great futuristic look at maybe the way dealerships will work, he cannot break through those franchising laws that have been there for almost 100 years.
Okay, now I know you're a car specialist, not a stock specialist, but Tesla's now selling at about $165 a share. How much do you think it's going to drop? Because you think, by the way, that even Elon Musk is expecting some kind of sell-off, right?
He actually posted a statement over the weekend that he's shocked at how big the stock number has been. And I monitor it every day because I did say when it broke 100 that I still had doubts in my mind about it. I still have doubts. I think everyone's buying on it right now. I just left Pebble Beach, and everyone's buying cars. So the car industry is hot right now, whether it's collector cars or new cars, and that's great for the auto industry. But I don't know how long this particular stream of being an electric car and being at this high price range without having an infrastructure. And you don't need brick and mortar buildings necessarily. They can partner in with other high-end brands like Bentley or Ferrari.
Which they may do.
They're not doing that.
Well, they may eventually be forced to. Yeah, they may eventually. I'm sorry, we have a delay here, so forgive my over-talking, but they may eventually have to do something. They've been talking about that. But I have to emphasize, 12% of all luxury sports cars in California are now Teslas or selling Teslas. In June, they sold 1,097 units in California, more than Porsche, Jaguar, Cadillac, Land Rover, all of those. So they're doing well. But let me just talk about one market that is not here. That's just the month of June, too.
I
understand, but let's talk about one market that's not here that may be expandable for Tesla, and that's China. China has a huge, there's a huge demand in China for luxury cars. What if they go to China, actually set up a manufacturing center there, and sell the cars to the rich Chinese?
I think it would be genius of him. Now, right now, they are having a little issue with them bringing Tesla in. They're saying that there's another company in China that owns that name. I think it's a very small hurdle for him to clear. They're very smart over at Tesla, and if they can work around our federal government, I'm sure they can work around the Chinese government, too. It's just going to be a matter of them clearing their name, that it really belongs to Elon Musk. I think they will sell them there, but again, they have different rules in every country, and building these in other countries is actually very smart of him.
All right. Final question, very quick. Fair share for Tesla. It's now 165. What do you think the fair share price is?
Well, not being an analyst from the stockbroker side, I'm going to say it's going to go up a little bit more, but it's not going to continue rising. It will have a bubble, and it will eventually burst.
Lauren Fix, the car coach. Lauren, good to see you. Thank you very much.
Good to see you as well.
Well, whiskey lovers rejoice. The company behind